Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. Your purchase and pricing question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Reach out to me directly for pricing, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Today, we're discussing the first family of IWC Portugieser Tourbillon watches. This is the IWC Portugieser Tourbillon Mystere. Reference 5042-04. This is a timepiece that represents the first ever tourbillon-equipped Portuguese watch, and because IWC was late to the party, they went with a flying tourbillon rather than the conventional with an upper bridge. This one is absolutely naked and visible to the eye. The watch is physically imposing at 44.2 millimeters in platinum. This is a 50-piece limited edition of a model that was only built from 2004 to 2009, so no example of this watch is common. This one, built in only 50 pieces, is exceptionally scarce. All in platinum, it's hefty. 14.4 millimeters thick from lug to lug, 52.5 millimeters with a 22 millimeter spacing between the lugs. Now, when you throw the watch on the wrist, it does seem large, but it also seems big and flat, which means it wears comfortably, and maybe it won't fit underneath the tightest of dress sleeves, and you can see exactly that right here, but it will fit underneath a jacket. So if you want to use it as intended as a dress watch, make no mistake, you should be just fine. The watch probably requires a wrist at least as large as mine. Maybe a 15 centimeter circumference wrist could get away with this, but I really think to wear it best, your wrist should be 16 centimeters circumference or larger. Now, the timepiece is equipped with a substantial strap and clasp. As you can see, this strap right here, large rectangular scale alligator leather on the top, matte finish. There is some bolstering to add volume. Monotone stitch. You can see there is a sheer cut side showing you the layers of construction. There's calfskin on the bottom, and you'll note this is a brand new IWC factory strap in perfect condition. Taking a quick look at the clasp here, you can see that externally it's polished and satinated, and it is a full platinum clasp, so unlike some brands which now equip white gold clasps with platinum watches, IWC gives you a full platinum clasp with a platinum watch, and you can see the vintage IWC logo inside the clasp, which leads me to wonder whether perhaps the clasps weren't made a few years prior to the watches themselves. Now, the case is beautifully made. It's a classic Portuguese. You wonder why they call it Portuguese and Portugieser. Well, in Schaffhausen, Switzerland, where these are made, they speak German. Most Swiss watchmaking brands are in the French regions. This one is German, German-Swiss, we should say, and they speak German, so Portugieser is their lingua franca, which, again, is not French. Ironically, a timepiece of exceptional pulchritude, silver satin dial, turned over on its side, a lovely integrated lug profile, as the Portuguese came out in 1939, the reference 325, was designed with the form follows function conventions of the time. Originally envisioned as a wristwatch that would be as accurate as a pocket watch, the only way to make that happen in the day was to put a pocket watch movement inside a wristwatch. That's why the Portuguese was the original oversized wristwatch to be designed as such. Polished lug hood, satin finished mid-case, individual numbering, a bezel that's alternately vertical at its outer face and then concave as it approaches the sapphire. You can see there's an IWC crown with the logo as well as Probus Scafusia, the motto of the company. The numerals, vertically arrayed Arabic numerals, and there are dot-style indices for the minutes, leaf hands, as you would have found on the original Portugieser, and then we have small seconds at 9 o'clock, and at about 4:30, a 7-day power reserve indicator. Note the use of Côte de Genève on the bezel surrounding the flying tourbillon. The flying tourbillon, invented in 1923 by Alfred Helwig in Germany. The idea being to make the tourbillon more visible, no upper bridge to block the mechanism. IWC thought because they waited a long time, up until 2004, to build a wristwatch tourbillon, perhaps, or at least a dial-side wristwatch tourbillon, I should mention, on the Portuguese models. There was, of course, the Destrero in the early 1990s, but they went with a flying tourbillon because if you're going to make a first impression, make a great one. So this was their first time in the Portuguese model. It beats away at 21,600 vibrations per hour, and it features a overcoil hairspring that is blue oxidized for resilience, and the overcoil ensures that no matter what angle, the hairspring will beat concentrically. You can also see that the tourbillon carriage is extensively hand-finished, and while most of this movement is machine-finished, the tourbillon carriage is one exception to that. Now, on the reverse side, you can see it's based on the 50,000 series of automatics. 44 jewels adjusted in a 5-position, set, which is high horology. Chronometers and high horology will be adjusted in 5 positions. There's a solid gold medallion inside the rotor. Note the use of the Albert Peloton designed bidirectional pawl-based winding system since the 1950s. This has been a signature of IWC. It's a shock-resistant and very efficient system. In the past, though, it was somewhat prone to creating dirt on the movement. That's been fixed with the use of ceramic pawls. You can see they're sort of a milky white in color. Those pawls are ceramic. They need no lubrication. A bidirectional winding system with a 7-day power reserve. Of course, you can see it is nicely made, although, as I mentioned earlier, on the reverse side of the movement, it is principally mechanical in execution, though handsomely done. One enormous mainspring barrel providing 168 hours of power reserve. A truly impressive timepiece in every regard with great presence. And if you're going to own just one IWC, a Portuguese or a Pilot is the way to go. And if you're going to own a Portuguese, why not own something approaching the ultimate, the Portugieser Tourbillon Mystere. You can only be first once, and first is a flag that flies forever. 30 meters water resistant, so yeah, don't take it swimming, but in every other regard, this is a sports casual all-rounder that can also be your dress watch. Reach out to Tim Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing.